Hi there, I'm Allie Elliott.
Hi, is this working? I'm Allie Elliott. Welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. It's been almost a week. But, hey, Impoverished and Ray are here already. Nice. How's everybody been? And I think I let my timer run off. I'm a little bit thrown off. We're having huge storms, by the way. We had a tornado last Friday, and we were gone for it, which was lucky, but, you know, not everybody was, so. Yeah, it was 4 miles, the touchdown, and there were some fatalities just 4 miles from my house, which was, we were not here, and we got, like, some little storms there. We had some damage to our not really to our house, to like, there's like a little extension to the house out by the pool, and it had some like our furniture out there was, you know, torn up, and the roof of the porch thing there was gone. But you know, all things considered, we were really lucky. Anyway, so they said that this was going to be worse. Today was actually going to be worse. It's honestly, it's been really, I kind of feel bad saying this because, you know, last week was so awful for people, but it's been really cozy. I love a storm. And I've got an appropriate image to work on here. I think I'm going to piece together some more of this, but I've got some, they're just little cell phone pictures that I think are going to complement this nicely. So I'm going to download those now and maybe get a piece in there. So what I was picturing in my head is not happening. It's just not happening. So hopefully this will work out. And I'm sorry if my child is very loud because I can hear him insanely loud up there. But he is, so he's on voice chat with his friends and wearing like the big headphones, and he has no idea how loud when we've told him, he just doesn't, I don't think he cares. He is not interested. Okay, let's see here. I need my rain kitty. There it is. I need this folder. Oh my gosh. Okay, this has been a very busy week, but because of the storm, soccer got canceled, and so here I am. And then I just did a reel. Oh my gosh, a gas leak. That's scary. As a kid, I would have been like, school's out. Were people getting sick, or did they realize it before any of that kind of stuff started happening? All right. So they smelled it. Oh, that's good. I am like, I smell things that haven't even happened yet. I'm psychic smeller. I can't hear anything, so if alarms are going off, I'm not gonna know it. So, you know, I think they say that your senses overcorrect. So I got smell. It's not always great. This many kids. Okay, I kind of forget where I was actually with this. I know I'm working on that. I like that. I don't think I need that anymore. Okay. Oh. So, let me pull up my results. I entered Indiana. I entered Indiana right after the last stream. So I entered 5 images. Troop of One received Judge's Choice Award. Portrait General, first place, Audacity of the Sun. Portraits Children, first place, A Map of Courage. Second place, Daughter of the King. And Artistic Open, first place, Troop of One. And Best of Show, Map of Courage. I was freaking thrilled with those results. I had one that bombed. I'm not giving up on it though. I feel like there's a story left to tell. I just haven't done it well yet. But that reminds me, I'm gonna pull that open. We have until July, and I feel that. Thank you so much. I feel like that's like a blessing and a curse, because having all that time, I'll keep telling myself that I have all that time, and then it'll come down to not having time anyway. So I'm gonna try really hard not to do that. And on the flip side, I'm gonna keep like tweaking it and tweaking it and tweaking it until I just kill it. That is also a possibility. I've been known to do that before, particularly with oil portraits, oil paintings. I tend to just not be able to let it be done. So that's not good. So let me grab. And then I also have that storm image that I would like to work on. So those tornadoes went all right. By the way, so my neighborhood, my actual direct neighborhood, 2 roads, has been hit twice by tornadoes. Once was before there were any houses here, and the farmer, it was like a farmer's field, and he saw the tornado just like buzz a trail right through there, right where our house is. And first you kind of tell yourself, okay, cool, like that's probably not gonna happen twice. And then it happened again, and it went like, you could see it on all the Ring doorbells. We got really lucky because it was a skinny one. And nobody was hurt, and there was some damage, but it wasn't devastating or anything. So let's hope that that's all out of the old neighborhood system. But we are not far from the state park where people were camping, and they thought they had evacuated everybody, and then found out the next day. It actually, I think maybe it was 48 hours before they found out. There was a couple that didn't get moved. They were moving them all to the end, to the basement, and there was a couple that didn't get there. So that was horrifying. Can you hear the thunder? The cat is on high alert. Okay, the cat is not a storm lover. I've actually found this weather relaxing. Not my cat. My cat is like, no. You try and get, right? So, you're gonna laugh at mine. I was trying to get, I had a real specific image in my mind for this one of what I wanted the background to look like. And I knew that there wasn't gonna be one spot to get the whole thing. I'd have to composite. But all these cars in the way were really ruining my vibe. So they just really didn't consider that. And this part that you see right here, this whole section is barricaded off with these horrible orange cement things for outdoor dining, which is great on a day like today. But so you can't park anywhere close. Parking was already an issue down there, and now it is even worse. So So I'm trying to find. So I'm at a weird place with some of these images. So I had a great showing in Indiana, and I was really excited about that. However, now I can't remember which one's the newer one. That's not, I don't think that's it. Is that the same? I can't tell. Is anything different here? I don't think it is. Okay. Fair enough. Let me see if it matches the file that I entered. So this did not score well. This is the only one that didn't. And I have a friend that's a judge, and he's gonna take a look at it, maybe give me some ideas. He thought it had potential. No, not new. So I just did some cell phone pictures of some of the pieces for this composite. I might end up just keeping, but I wanted some color in there, some vibrant, bright color to kind of juxtapose the gray, rainy day, and then have these bright colors within her outfit and within the background. Rain Kitty, there she is. Okay. So one thing I wanted to do first, and I think I'm going to change the orientation, because what I wanted here was just this. And I think I'd like to change, maybe not the orientation, but change the crop ratio. Oh, and my computer's like, you're not doing either, actually. The lightning last night. I thought of you because the lightning was incredible. And I just don't know around here where you could be, that you could see far enough. One county over, it's got some like foothill type spaces that, oh. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take this off for a second. And then okay, so I think what I'll end up having to do is just pull this down, because I don't want to try to move everything else. And then we can play around with the crop ratio later. I think I'm gonna flip this too. Let's see here. So what's everybody been up to? I've been like, no, ugh, there we go, that's better. I've been a Debbie Downer so far today, so.
If you ever need me, baby, just call me. I'll waste no time, love, I'll come straight to you.
I don't hate the leading line, like I think that could be pretty cool. This is,
I'll be there soon. I love you like a garden underneath the rainfall. Moving off a
Can you hear that? Photoshop some fires and some fireplaces. Yes, that sounds like my Santa sessions.
I'm a kind of man that
I opened up my Santa sessions
if you ever need me
for the year. I know everybody's like, excuse you?
I'll waste no time, love. I come straight to you.
But usually I open them in April, and they fill about half full almost immediately, and then they're gone by August. And I used to add days, and that became too frantic. Just reminded me, I have an interview on Friday with PPA, which is kind of cool. I'm just gonna run indoor basics on this, and I'm gonna have to light one of the
So if you ever need me, honey, just call me. I waste no time, man. I come straight to you. All the rivers wide.
I like this crop a little better because it's going to
Even if I gotta swim there, you know,
let me send this back behind. Kitty. So I have an interview with PPA. Well, it's Professional Photographer Magazine. And this is, I was counting them up, this is the 5th feature I've had in there, which is kind of cool. Sometimes it's just an image and sometimes it's more. I had a marketing interview in there last year.
The words you said
and
so plain to see.
That needs to go. I'm just gonna put this actually right above the other background. So I'm still gonna use, I wasn't planning on using bits and pieces of the background, but I think I will. So I'm gonna be interviewed about my latest degree, which is pretty cool. Hola! Olaf! I started going two ways when I started talking. Hola, Olaf. How are ya? Is everybody else getting storms? I always feel like the weather's the same. That's how that works, right? Oops. That was hideous. Well, I'm glad that it worked out that I got to be back today. Okay, so I have a question. Is anybody on TikTok? Because I spent a lot of time making fun of my sister for being on TikTok, and then my literary agent was like, you need to be on there. So that's what I did today. I am not looking forward to... I hate trying to build a new... Are you? I'm gonna link mine and I'll follow you back, of course. But like, I don't know. I thought it was just a lot of booty shaking. So I had to be Allie Elliott 2 on there because there is already a 1. Olaf is doing good, keeping busy. Yes. Oh, you're on TikTok too? Okay, I don't feel so bad. I was like, I don't think people are on there. Okay, so I'm loving this leading line actually, and I'm going to duplicate this layer. Okay, awesome, thank you. Follow back, yes. God, I live in constant paranoia that went viral for a lightning photo. Nice. That's better than most things I see going viral. Okay. Anyway, that was distracted myself for a second. Okay, I'm gonna just blur. Did not do much. We need a little more than that. and then I'm gonna burn it because I just want this to be like a hint. Actually, since I'm gonna erase that back, let's just, nope, I just burnt it instead of erasing. And I'm just gonna go back to like 50%. I'm gonna have to move the cat because she's on that weird little pothole thing. There we go. Mainly me look at the TV. Ray, I want to see the lightning photo because I love all of your work. You should be here. Photographing our storms. And we had, so the tornadoes from last week went, you know, obviously in all directions around us and through us, and it was the skinniest tornado I've ever seen. I've seen a fair amount of tornadoes, Midwestern girl that I am. And I'm hoping that I got some other, let me see if I got some other street like reflection images, because I want a nice puddle reflection for the cat. I think that's the one I already have. I'm gonna send this one too. Okay, and I'm gonna download that one. All right, we're gonna look at Ray's TikTok. See if there's any booty shaking. Oh, wow. That's gorgeous. Yes, everybody go follow Ray's TikTok too. I finally gave in. I just saw something I can mark off my to-do list. That's such a good feeling. All right, I'm gonna download one more. If I pass by, I will scream like a child. Yes, you know, the high effort, right? The bird is the hero too. Bird gets some credit. Oh, did I just download the same picture? Probably. I distinctly remember in high school, I was at a friend's house and his dad just kept grilling. Like, we just watched it. It was probably a mile away, close to it. And we were kind of up on a hill and we had a perfect view of it. And this was obviously before cell phones. So there are no pictures. But we just watched it. And he was like, keep an eye on it. And he was like flipping burgers or something. But the area that I live in now is very wooded, so it's a little more, well, not right where I am, but the area in general. We have one tree. And that one's not going anywhere. Let's see. I don't know if this is the same one. Okay, so that's the same one already. So I need the other one. And all I need out of it is a puddle. Okay. And this was nice, open. There are not a lot of reflections in there that I'm gonna have to correct, which is what I was looking for. All right, and I'm going to give it a little blur, lower it, and no, actually maybe I'll leave that. Just leave it all. I don't know why I'm messing with it. But I would definitely want to hang on to the like, I think it's a street light actually. Let me just put it. We'd almost have to put something going the wrong direction. Talk about a tornado. You know, it's funny. When that particular one happened, I was a teenager, so I was probably just responding the way the adults around me were. So, like, if they had freaked out, I probably would have freaked out. But they didn't have a basement anyway, so there's not much we could do. But one thing, okay, here's my tornado story. And I've been in probably a dozen tornadoes that have hit the direct vicinity that I'm in. And one of them this one wasn't the direct vicinity, but it was like 15 minutes away from my house by car. And we were going through that town the next day, and there were a lot of casualties in this one. This was in 90, I think. So before there was a whole lot of, look at cow, yeah. Well, actually, our neighbors' cows used to get loose all the time when there were storms. So they like cruise by, but on foot, on hoof. But we were going about an hour away, and we had to go through the town, and there were, I think, 30 casualties in this storm. It was a bad storm. It was an F5. It was a big deal. And there was a fast food kind of diner place on the main strip, like where we were going through the next day. And I read about it. And they had not very long, as you know, tended to happen in that era especially. And the manager of the restaurant was quick thinking, and he got everybody into the freezer. And saved all of their lives. But what I remember about this is it was, you know, a 4-wall diner, like kind of a square. And when we drove by, and it was obviously slow because there was debris everywhere. We weren't going by to gawk. We were going to my grandmother's house an hour away that was already planned. And 3 of the walls of the restaurant were ripped off. The roof was gone. But there were dinners on the table, like half eaten, you know, and they were untouched. And that was just the craziest thing to me. And that stuck with me big time. And I still, like, every time there's a storm, I think about that because it's just so crazy the way it is. You know, some areas are just untouched and then a foot away. Just crazy to me. to do this one more time because I want these to be dark. Ooh, real estate done. F5, yes. And is that like, you know, in a storm, you're supposed to set horses free from their pens and then they are instinctually know where to go. And just a few years ago, one went right past my parents' house, my childhood home, like literally through their property. It didn't hit the house. And that was just like, it just buzzed right past it. It was crazy. But it's like, I know, might just meet some guy and cry. Real estate done. What do you mean? What's happening? Your images? I like this song. I tried to find different music that was like vibing with rain, and I didn't. So I went back to the same stuff that I always do. Oh wow, that feels so good. Check that off your list. Yes, it's a deal. Back to captioning Disneyland photos. That's more fun, probably. The real estate, I feel like, would stress me out a little bit. I need you to dry my face. Look how I behave. And all the mess that I made. But I did really do my best, breaking down my wait, okay. And it's me to blame. Alright, that's the same. So I think what I'm gonna do is just this. Help me, I need a good advice. Please don't say no. Be my hero. I'm gonna run an eraser right through the center of this. Please don't cut these ties. Need a hero. 'Cause I got zero hope. Let's just... Oops, I didn't wait long enough. Haven't been booking any family sessions. This is not a big time for. I have a handful of families that prefer spring to fall, and it usually has more to do with when their kids' birthdays are than wanting. I think that that the weather is too sketchy, and it's not as like it's so pretty here in the fall. So I think that people are like, well, that's not that enticing. Okay, do I want to add some color back there? Maybe we test it out. I'm kind of leaning towards no right now. especially because I'm going the wrong direction. Let's flip it. And so we've got a little bit of color in the other side. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's... I really just want the idea of it. And not like an implied. Let's see here. So first things first, I'm just gonna delete this guy. You look like Kim Kardashian. You're just saying that because we were talking about TikTok. I'm just not loving this. Get past the cars. Okay, so what I might want to do though is move. Actually, before I do that. Where are her boots? Like my, oh, look at that though. First of all, where are the drops? Those are face drops. Okay, we've got mass chaos here. First of all, I'm just gonna do what I was doing. I keep seeing stuff and then wanting to, I know I have a long way to go here for sure. And then I'm gonna just before I go any further, I have to fix that raindrop or I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Top umbrella drops. Oh, that's the whole cat. Man, I don't know. I might have to draw the line there. Where are the mystery drops? There they are. Okay. Skirt drops. I really hid them from myself. I think I must have just forgotten, or it blended really well. And then I changed the backdrop. I'm gonna switch to a stylus. I was so excited about the best of show from Indiana because it was the little girl that is a cancer warrior, and I knew she would just be thrilled. So I really wanted something to show her. Yeah, always. You know I love some business talk. What you got? Okay, so now I'm gonna fix this mess. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna put a pretty intense blur. Or am I? Because it's not popping up. Oh, did I just hit blur more? I didn't mean to. And I don't think it did anything. It doesn't actually matter on this. I want her feet below. And what I want to do is a really intense smudge. Oh, that's too big. But I want like okay. Can someone put up a sign or banner to promote business in a neighborhood? That depends on your HOA, probably. If you have an HOA, if you don't have an HOA, then like your neighborhood, yes. Can you just go to like somebody's neighborhood? I think it probably depends. You maybe need a contact there to kind of get you in good. But for the most part, I would say yes. And really, generally, when I ask people, they are super cool about it. So you might have a Karen show up once in a while. Make you take it down. But for the most part, I would say that's a good idea. All right, where's my... Now I want to do like a real skinny dodge. And just like a little highlight. In fact, what I might do is go to like a 2. Actually, I'm gonna go to a 1. And then Kitty's telling me storm's over. We got the all clear. She lives for high alert. Then I need to burn a little under there. And then I might just... No, Karen. I would say that's probably a good idea, especially like if you used to live there and just be like, I'm just trying to connect with you, Karen. Relax. I think most people probably would be excited for it and not an issue at all. Okay, and then I'm going to lower the opacity on this some. All right, and then where's the cat? Zuzu. Oh, all caps. We're going all caps. And then just gonna flip this. That's right. Hand her a piece of paper, Ron Swanson style, that says, I do what I want. All right. And then we need another blur. We need some. Oops, I went the wrong way on that one. That's right. I do what I want. Okay, and then we're 47. There we go. Just the idea of it starting to come together. But what I might do now is go ahead and I need more raindrops on her, and I need a title. What other places is it okay to promote photography? That's a good question. So I would take like an oversized postcard size, or even better, an accordion style book, and just go business to business. Go through all of the business district. It was easy to hone in for me because I opened a storefront. So I just started as the center and kind of spiraled my way out. And I just connect with those business owners one-on-one and see what you can do for them. You know, do they need display? Do they need something for people to flip through while they're waiting? Nail salons, hair salons are great places because of that, because that's where they're going to be sitting and waiting. Doctors' offices, dentists are great too. The difference is that when they're at the salon, the nail salon, the hair salon, they're relaxed and comfortable, and it's a positive experience, and that may not always be the case. So you'll get more traction at the like massage part, like those kinds of places where people are feeling good and happy, and it's a luxury. Yeah, but I would not stop at just places that directly correlate and hold the same demographics and stuff as it seems like your business might. I had a fantastic deal with a soup place for many years, and they were like a block away from me, and they would display some of my work and have some cards, but a lot of businessmen and women came in there for their lunch break and would see my stuff, and I would give them a shout out on my social media pages from time to time, and I would, if I had a longer session, suggest them to my clients. And it was like a casual, really positive business relationship. And I tried to build that up over the years. They unfortunately went out of business during COVID, shut down, and a lot of places did, and a lot of places have changed hands. So when something changes hands, you've got to go in there and reestablish your position. And that's a lot of work. It's worth it, but it's interesting how it shifts much more than I would have thought before I was a business owner myself. Put my banner in front of my house. Yes, but you've got to keep everybody happy. That's why I don't have a decal on my car, because I might get a little road ragey, and then, things go south. You don't want to get egged. Our house got egged. It's been several years ago now. That's it. That's the whole story. I'm pretty sure there was a guy that lived down the street from us, and his license plate said preach, and he had teenage boys, and I feel pretty confident it was them. But anyway, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking that it's maybe time to start simplifying this a little bit. So, okay, I think I will, and here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to delete these layers. That I'm not using, and now I can't remember, was that those rascals? I should have egged them when they were walking to the bus stop. Could you just egg people? The donkeys, with the donkeys again. Okay, those are drops. I feel like these are all drops. I'm gonna delete 11 because I don't know what it is. That's a skirt drop. What is happening right here? What is that? That seems like that wasn't supposed to happen. Don't need those. Don't need those. There it is. Okay. So I'm gonna merge those. And actually merge that, because I thought I already did. And then erase this. And this is why I get so nervous merging or flattening or anything, because don't do that. And dig holes. They've moved away. I'm sure they're beautifully contributing members of society now. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Okay, so before I do this though, okay, I just wanted to bring that down a little bit and not have it be so much. Okay, and then what I want to do is of perspective can help us with this.
Yellow flowers and green,
And
green
then
grass.
I'm gonna go.
Riding mower that's built to last. A big bear stored on every clothes. A slip and slide and a garden hose. All my buddies and their wives have a big barbecue on the 4th of July. And a cheap guitar so I can play a little melody. It don't sound like much, but it sure is happening. No,
Let's see
it
if we
don't
just
sound
warp
like
this
much,
baby in there.
sure is happening.
Please don't beat around the bush, and I don't wanna push, but you're making this hard.
I'm gonna get rid of all this.
Going on, these dishes in the sink and trash in the front yard.
Yelling at teens, get off my yard.
Hey, what can I do? Do I go for
Yes.
a walk? Should I stay
That's fair though. That's to be expected.
on my hands, watching
That's
what
not
I
on you.
love
That's on the
look
team.
like a house plant? Do you feel alone?
There we go. And then, no, I didn't mean to do that. This is what I just did. That's what I wanted.
In our home.
There we go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Just the other day,
I need
I'd
a little
seen your
more
face and know what to say.
blur on it.
Now I'm staring at the ground, stepping over eggshells spread all around. So tell me, what can I
Okay,
do? Do I
so
tiptoe around to pick up
I was so scared of having teenagers
sweep up this mess?
when my kids were little, and I think teenagers are so fun. You can be sarcastic and,
Do you feel alone?
you know, they get it and they're funny. I'm here for it. You heard it here first. Teens are nothing to be afraid of. They're much better teenagers than I was, though. I was awful. My ponytail too tight today. All right. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking for this. First of all, okay, so there's Zuzu. I'm going to let's see. I think I might just put her all together. And just try to merge those. Wait, let's just merge those two. Merge those. Okay, I'm just trying to simplify it a little bit. And I'm going to move on to progress 3. Need to catch up on soccer games. Yes, you do, because there have been some doozies. I'm planning a 3v3 tournament right now as a fundraiser for, for the kids, but like also for me, because it just sounds like a fun day, just like soccer all day and like lighthearted 20-minute games or 30-minute games. And okay, so here's what I want to do. I'm going to duplicate this one more time because that's how I am. And what I'm going to do is... Hi, kitty. Just really bring out I need almost like a street light or something to so what I'm thinking, I'm gonna duplicate this because I have a plan. So I want to maybe, oh, I need a cat. Did the cat get flattened? The cat got flattened. I did the wrong one. Oh, I did the wrong one. That is so annoying, but this is why I do what I do. And I'm not gonna redo stuff, so hopefully this will put her right in the exact same. It didn't work. Merge those layers, duplicate that, get out of there, and then all right, so I'm gonna hide that. The rain too, just so I can see what I'm doing. And is she on? She is on every single one. That is really frustrating. Why did I do that? Okay, so now because I have screwed up, I might end up having to just take that reflection out altogether, which kind of stinks. Gosh. It's almost worth just... You know what? Let me try this a different way. Here's what I need. Ouch. It's ridiculous how nice I am. Alright, let's try this. Okay, so merge those, copy that, and come back here. We'll try this again. The cat is still. There we go. One more time. Here we go. There we go. All right. Corrected. Now I'm going to exit out of that without saving my changes. And then there is the slightest shift. I think the problem is here. Nope. Nope. Never mind. We're not going to worry about that. Okay, so I just need to delete that one. Okay, I'm getting agitated here. If I'm ever coach, I'll be bad at it. Oh, yes. I coached against a guy that asked me before the game started if I spoke Spanish, and I speak a little bit, but I was like, no, not really. And I thought maybe he like needed help with something, and he was like, okay, good. And it's because he was just yelling at everybody and nobody knew what he was saying. Good to know. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna like quietly learn it so that when we play him again, like I won't say anything, and at the end I can yell back to him. Okay, one more. Let's try this again. Holy mackerel. It'll be worth it. I feel it. I can feel it. Okay, did we finally work that out? What I do want to see though is if I want to take that with me too though. That was a process. Just because I screwed up, don't want to save those changes. Extra cat there. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate this because I can't take a chance of having to do that again. So what I'm thinking here is that I'm gonna go really I don't know if I like it now that I've done all this work. Google Translate, yes, we'll just run the video and then you translate for me so that I know that if he should be mad if he can say whatever he wants to his players, but to my players, nah. Only I can do that. Okay. Do we like this or not is the question. And the answer is, I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to, I want to do it. I'll actually have like a decent vignette on this when it's all said and done. I do wonder about okay, so top umbrella drops. Umbrella. Okay, I'm gonna, oh, nope, not that. I'm going to merge those. They're definitely not scared of me. It would probably be easier because you don't want to do the TikTok challenges. No booty shaking TikToks. I feel like my kids are eternally grateful that that is not the direction the old TikTok is heading for mama. Oh, that would be... They don't believe me that my husband danced. So I'm one of those people, you know, you see the old peoples in movies that are like, you used to dance with me. That's true. He did. He did used to dance with me. So. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that I wanted to take some of the color into these water droplets and like give it almost like a reflection. So I don't know though if I've got an idea. This is experimental. Let's do like, how did we used to do that? It was like render clouds and then zoom. Is there like a zoom somewhere? Radial, is it radial? Maybe it's radial. There it is. Okay. Let's try this. No, I already hate it. Yes, now that then they'll really be disappointed in my choices that got me. They got them where they are. Let's see. No, it's not gonna work. I need straight down. Okay, so what if? So they're gonna need to be highlighted somehow, but I want it to be much more painterly than it is. So I wonder if it's worth just painting the whole thing and then bringing some color into these drops, like almost like a reflection. So I think that's probably the direction that, should I mess with it? Should I try it? Okay, I think I will. Or, this is purely experimental. Don't judge me. Look how long that's taking. It's just like yes, I've got emo jams on for you. You can wear skinny jeans and guy liner and cry. I don't think I like this. Yeah, that's true. I don't like that. Undo. Now, let's see. Okay. Here's what I want to do. What if we just saturate it like crazy? Now that I might be kind of feeling that. I like that. But I'm great. No, not that. It's one step away from Nickelback. We can't have that. Come back to us, Olaf. Okay. I'm liking this deep saturation. I just don't know how. I don't know how this would translate in competition. Okay, I'm gonna save this. And then we're gonna go a whole different experiment here. So we're on to progress 4. Okay, and then I'm gonna duplicate this just because I get nervous. Where did we go wrong? The stream went south. Okay, so this composition feels a little bit off. I can't move it that much though. It's the cat is kind of throwing it off. Here, I'm just gonna do this one. There we go. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Back, just kind of work on these cars, keep them from getting too out of control, distorted.
I can feel all the fire rising. I'll handle with
And then just delete this whole.
We will honor this tender space, giving time to let go. Peace comes as we pause, breathing in deep until there's calm. Peace comes as we pause, breathing in deep until there's calm. Only I'll make still this weather in me.
Merge those. Actually, I'm just gonna merge those both. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Impoverish. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much. I don't always get, for some reason, I don't always hear what the little thing going off. Yay! You just made my day.
As deafened by pride, I will listen.
Okay, so
To actively love.
is it, maybe it's better without the rain after all.
Breathing in deep until there's calm.
It's pretty intense. Maybe just wait on that. We'll decide. We'll decide later. Be fine. So, what I am gonna do though is give this, we'll just play around with some of these filters. You know what? I didn't even notice they were different. I'm okay with that. Just kind of checking them out. There's that sweet, sweet lens flare. When I started my studio, lens flare was where the magic happened. Honestly, I like that grain in there. Hey! Thank you so much! What a day! Thank you, guys. I gotta say, like, I love this guy. I think it's a guy on a bike. He's a little bit creepy. I'm not a big filter user, but it's interesting, so I'm just gonna play around with it. Is that even doing anything? It doesn't look like it. Ooh, look, what's this? Interesting. There's probably a place for that somewhere, but not today. You guys made my day. Thank you. Maybe we'll just go ahead with what is all this? This is new. Oh God, what'd I do? Tilt shift. Tilt shift used to be a pretty intensely overused effect. It wasn't even like people were using a tilt shift lens. They were just creating it in Photoshop. What a terrible idea. It must have been new, you know, like a new... Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna miss the grain, to be honest. Let's try it. Doesn't even look different. Plus, I only cleaned up that corner with just use the top. Let's try that. Oops, hold on. I got an email. Okay. I feel like I need to sit on this for a minute and just decide what I want to do. Because realistically, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this one. Duplicate this one. So, wait. Those two are going to merge. And then duplicate this one. And those are going to merge. And then duplicate duplicate the whole thing. Wait, and then duplicate again. Alright, I'm gonna save this as a whole new file now. And then I'm gonna bring brightness way down on everywhere but and I'm not sure why is this giving the illusion that the
Following a shadow down to the graveyard. Wanna say a prayer, gonna pay my dues. I've been running wild ever since I left Virginia.
okay.
Trying to find a face.
It almost it looks like it's bending. Which it's not too bad of a
I
fix.
can see the sunlight rising in the mountains, orange and red in the morning sky.
I'm gonna go right inside here and just give it a little curves boost.
Lord, give me wings so I could fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away, fly. Any heart can shatter.
Well, I'm just not in love with it yet, and I'm not really sure why. One thing I wanted to do on this is experimental. So while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna do it. Nope. I'm gonna go a little smaller than that, actually. Maybe.
Sang another song for the ones in sorrow. Sing about the smiles that they'll never see. Sing about a love who's over across the mountain. Tell her that I love her. Don't you tell about, tell about, tell about,
Alright.
tell about, tell about, tell about, tell about, tell about, tell about.
I'm gonna leave this open so that I can think about that. Because that's not right either. I have time to make these perfect, so I really want to make them perfect. We'll see how this ends up. This one I feel like I've got to sit on. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. I like it up close better than I like it. The cat's definitely she needs some work, and it's because she I never know what she really looks like around water. I think that's maybe what we just need. We need some rain. So I want to figure out how to make a rain effect here, and maybe that might actually be a little much. Merge those, duplicate, and then let's see. My mouse ends up acting weird when I have Liquify open ever since an update. That might be good enough though. Yeah, that'll do. All right, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna sit on that. And then I should be back. I will be back Friday for sure after my interview with Professional Photographer Magazine, and it'll be a good time. So I'm gonna work on this and then make some refining stuff going forward. I've got to figure out what I want to do with this, or scrap it and come up with something entirely new, or maybe just reshoot. A lot of different directions this could go. Thank you guys so much for subscribing, for hanging out with me, as always, for being my first TikTok friends or whatever they are on there, because that was Dad did not see for myself coming. I was forced into it. So I appreciate you guys being there too. I'm on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and here pretty much every other day. Pretty soon I will start oil painting in the mornings on the off days. So I will be here every day in one capacity or another. So catch me on Instagram between now and then, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful evening. Bye.
That's why you my mommy.